Hi, welcome to our notes for lesson 2-7. We're going to learn about open sentences. First of all, a sentence is a combination of numbers, operations, and or possibly variables. And it has a verb. And we'll talk more what a verb is in math class in just a minute. Just to remember, operations just means adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. A variable, you remember, is a letter that stands for a number we don't know. And a verb is something that's new today. A verb tells you what it is. We have two different types of verbs we're going to have today. We're going to have a verb that makes it an equation, or a verb that makes it an inequality. These are the two types of sentences we have. Remember, an equation is a sentence with an equal sign. When we see that equal sign, we say is equal or is equal to. Is our verb. The other type of sentence we have is an inequality. An inequality is a sentence with one of the following verbs, and there are 5 different symbols we could have. This first symbol, you know, is said is less than. And when it points the opposite direction, we would read that is greater than. Now when we have the less than symbol with a line underneath it, that means is less than or equal to. And this one, I typed wrong. Cross him off. He should be going this way with a line underneath him. That one is read is greater than or equal to. This symbol right here means is not equal to. It's an equal sign with a slash through it. And there's one more I forgot to type up. Kind of a squiggly equal sign. That symbol is also for inequalities, and it is said is approximately equal to. It means it's about. Approximately equal to. If you round something, oftentimes we'll put the approximate sign there to let you know that it was not quite exactly that, but it's darn close to it. A lot of times students ask me, why do we have this symbol here? They're used to is less than. Why would you want to have is less than or equal to? Well, let's say that you went to a movie theater and the movie theater said that everybody 12 and under gets in half price. So what we'd say is everybody whose age, if we want to have everybody who's 12 and under, we would say all the ages must be less than or equal to 12. That's an example of when you might use less than or equal to. So now we've talked about what a sentence is. We have 2 different types of sentences. They're either going to be an equation with an equal sign or an inequality with one of those symbols. Now some sentences are considered open sentences. That doesn't mean they left the window open. An open sentence is either an equation or an inequality with one or more variables. An open sentence can either be true, or false. Oh, let's make up an example of an open sentence. What if I said n plus 7 equals 14? Is this a true statement? Is this a false statement? We don't know, because we don't know what n stands for. If they said n equals 7, then we would know 7 plus 7 is 14, and we would say that is true. But what if n was equal to 10? 10 plus 7 does not equal 14, so then it would be false. We would consider this problem an open sentence because we don't know whether it's true or false. They don't tell us what n is. Solution is our last vocabulary word today. A solution is a number, or it could be numbers, could be more than one, that make an open sentence true. So the number that makes it a true statement is considered the solution. Going back to our example, n plus 7 equals 14. Well, what was the number that made it true? Well, you know that 7 plus 7 equals 14. So n equals 7 makes it true. Therefore, we call n equals 7 our solution. Some problems just have one solution. Some problems have bunches of solutions. And we'll talk about those a little bit in our examples. Please pause the video now and look at the examples down below.